What's up guys, Season 4 Episode 1 of the Derby Career Mode, and this series is going to take a bit of a change. I'll talk about that later on in the episode though, but for the time being, we have brought in Jake Livermore on a free, a fantastic signing in my opinion, a very young and very talented CDM, so we have changed the formation to the 4-2-3-1, a combination of reasons. Basically, I really did enjoy using it in the Career Mode, so I thought I'd try it out in this series, and we can always go back to 4-1-2-1-2 if we're not really playing that well. So we're going to try and get a new goalkeeper because Matt Ryan, he's a little bit unreliable and he sometimes makes some silly mistakes, so we're going to try and replace him with Jan Sommer, and he's actually got a funny name. It's like Jan Sommer, the store, of course. So yeah, he's a good goalkeeper. I think he's in the mid-80s stats, so he'll be a good goalkeeper to replace him, and if we can get him for the price of basically Matt Ryan, that'll be a very good deal. So we're just putting in some inquiries for these strikers, see who the best choice is. We're going to try and get Daley Blind as well because we need another DM, and Daley Blind is just a fantastic player. He can play in so many positions, he'll be so helpful in this series. So we're going to try and get Palashui, I don't know how you pronounce his name, leave a comment down below of course, and we put £6 million plus Chris Martin because he's getting quite old now and he probably will retire in a couple of seasons. So we're going to try and get Palashui and obviously Daley Blind. We're going to put in Silamani and 2 million, so bit of a shame to leave Silamani after like getting him in the January transfer window, but I don't think Derby are going to get him in real life, and he's not really the best of strikers. So we're just selling a lot of things. If you do want to pause it at any time, please do. I don't really like having these episodes over like 10 minutes, so it's just under the 10-minute mark, so that's always good. So we do accept Daley Blind, bring him into the side. That's a fantastic signing, and of course we do get Jan Sommer, so we're getting some fantastic signings. And Blind, I think he's got an 81 potential, I could be wrong, and I was just trying to decide who I should play between Livermore and Blind. Leave a comment down below on who you think, and here we do. We get Palashui, a fantastic signing for the series. I think he's got like an 85 potential, so a really good signing. He is very different to Russell. He's more of a target man, so in this formation he might do a bit better, and we can always play Russell in the centre attacking mid or left mid slot if need be. So we're going to try and get Groetska, I think that's how you pronounce his name. He is actually quite cheap. We're going to try and replace one of our older players and maybe get him for 4 million. We'll have to see. I think we go for Curtis Davis in the end because we don't really need him, as we do have Veltman and Rekic at the moment, and then Keogh and one other centre back I can't remember off the top of my head. But we're going to go for Russell in this first game. We're going to put Daley Blind into the side just because I want to try him out, and he does have a higher potential than Livermore. So we go into the game and Hughes passes it to Russell here. Russell with a nice bit of slow play, and then he puts it through for Hughes. Hughes runs onto it and puts it into the back of the net. A really nice strike to make it 1-0 in the 15th minute of the match. And it's always nice to score in the early moments of the game because you tend to do quite a lot better, and we do get a second here in the 62nd minute. Russell again closing the play, holding it up, and passes it to Hendrick. Hendrick down the right, passes it to Russell. Russell into the box, and Joel Campbell with a goal. He doesn't actually score that many goals. He does have the high defensive work rate, but that is a little bit annoying, but generally is a quite good right mid. So we do get a 2-0 win in our first game of the Premier League season, so that's absolutely fantastic. So we're going to head into another game against Manchester City, and we're going to give Palaschi his debut. It's going to be really cool to see how he does against the biggest side, and hopefully he can go into this team and just play really well. So we do make it 1-0 there in the 17th minute of the match. Will Hughes with a really good strike, and this formation as well, it means Will Hughes will probably get quite a high potential because he is just behind the striker, and obviously he will be in a lot of play. So we do actually win a penalty, and he does score on his debut, a fantastic penalty, going down the right and Joe Hart going to the left. So scoring in his debut is always fantastic, and especially against Manchester City, such a big side, it is really good. So Grealish runs down this left hand side, crosses it into the box, and then a really good right footed strike here, kind of getting lucky. I think it was Javi Martinez. It's against his head and goes into the back of the net, but still a very nice goal from Grealish there to make it 3-0 in the game and to confirm all 3 points. So we're doing quite well with this 4-2-3-1. I don't know if it's beginner's luck or something, we'll have to see. So we're going to loan out Kelly Roos because we don't really need more than 3 goalkeepers, and I think we've got quite a few at the moment, and we're going to just counter that offer to 33 million because we kind of need to keep Johnny Russell because he is basically our main striker. So we're going to the Super Cup against Real Madrid, and unfortunately that is the only goal of the game from Sergio Aguero, and we lose it. So bit of a bad way to start, of course, losing that game, but against Real Madrid, such a strong side, they've got so many incredible players. What are you going to expect against my pretty much lower than 80 team, and they've got pretty much everyone over 85. So we're going to head into another game. We do sell Kieran Freeman as well there, another player that we don't really need. He can play in a few positions, but he's not really going to go anywhere, and his rating will stay the same. So we head into the game against Chelsea, and it is a 0-0 loss. I could have probably shown the one shot that we had in target, but I didn't really see much point. So we get the point from that Chelsea game. That's not too bad, and we're going to head into another game against Southampton, the team we always seem to struggle against. So hopefully in this new formation we can do a little bit better. So we head into the game, and in the 80th minute of the match, Dawkins heads it into the back of the net. I think he was off the bench, I could be wrong. Yeah, it's actually quite a tactical substitution, and he changes the game quite a bit. And then here in the 90th minute of the match, Luke James runs through Bryson, putting it through for him, and he does eventually put it into the back of the net. Player I'm looking to loan out, because as we've only got one striker, we don't really need him, and he will just sit at the bench most of the time. He may play the occasional cup game or something, maybe a League One, I don't really know, but hopefully he can get loaned out and get some game time, of course. So we're going to head in to get another signing, and it is Omar Mascarell. He has actually signed for Derby in real life on loan, but we're going to try and get him on a permanent, because I don't really see the point of loaning him, because he is so cheap and we've got so much money, we may as well just buy him. And we do eventually accept him in, so he does actually have like a 75 potential, so not bad of a player. He's got 67 rating at the moment, so we probably won't use him that much. So we're going to try again and get Goretzka, because he is such a versatile player. You can play him in so many positions, and it is a deadline transfer, of course, so hopefully we can get him. Just going to try and finalise his contract here, so maybe they weren't interested in getting Curtis Davis, and the 4 million is efficient. So we do accept him in, a fantastic signing for the series. 21 years old, and I think he is 77 rated. I was just looking for him here, and look at those positions: left mid, centre mid, CDM and cam. So such a versatile player, and he will be great for the series. So the transfer window does end, and Mr. Jeff Hendrick gets injured. So a little bit unfortunate, because like as soon as the window closes, he gets injured. But then again, we did bring it now Omar Mascarell, and he will of course replace his spot quite nicely on the bench. So we do unfortunately concede that goal there. I think it was Danny Ings with the goal against Burnley, and Burnley, a team we should be able to beat, but unfortunately that was the only goal of the game. I don't know, getting rid of Hendrick just kills the team or something, but hopefully in our next game against Bayern Munich we can play a lot better and obviously try and get the win. So we have got a full fitness side, that's always good, and we're going to try and play with Goretzka in the starting position and drop Hughes for the next game, because he's a little bit better of a player, of course, being 77 and Hughes only 75. He's going to have some better stats. So we do make it 1-0 in the game here. 31st minute, Joel Campbell, left-footed shot into the bottom corner of the net to make it 1-0 in the game. So a really nice strike to kick off the game in the 31st minute. And then we get second here in the 55th. Joel Campbell again creating the chance, crossing it into the box, and Rekic from the corner, still up, and he does put it into the back of the net to make it 2-0 in the game. And then we unfortunately concede a goal by Munich here in the 58th minute. Rooney holding up the play here, pushes it to Alaba. Goetze takes out the defender and puts it into the bottom corner of the net to make it 2-1 in the game. A little bit unfortunate to concede the goal, but we do get the 3 points in the Champions League. So we're going to look to win this Champions League, but it's not going to be on YouTube. It's going to be on Twitch now, because there is such a little amount of time till now in FIFA 15. We're basically going to drop it off of YouTube because I just cannot finish the series in the time that I have. I'm going to have to try and finish the Road to Roma. So yeah, I'm going to stream on Twitch. Check out the link below. Smash the like button, subscribe if you're on your channel, and see you soon. Bye.